What's good, people? This is Sim Football Critic, and this is the Sim Standard. Before we get started with this video, let me just give you a quick channel update. The channel has slowed down a bit, and the reason being is we're no longer going to post videos on a weekly or daily basis or anything like that as far as regularity, but we will post videos based on its relevance or the time period. If a certain game is hot, just came out, of course we'll do our review and things like that. But a lot of the critique videos are not really going to be as much on this channel as they would be on our individual channels. Alright, so just stay tuned, man. Like I said, every now and then we'll post some videos whenever they're relevant. Alright, so what we're taking a look at here is NBA 2K13, and as you can see, I was running the play at regular speed, and just wanted you to take a look at that for a moment and kind of think about what I'm saying here in this video. Basically the point of this video is not really to show a highlight, a big play or anything like that. I'm just showing you a generic play. You're going to see a great defensive stop, and then you'll see, points scored in transition. But what I want you to pay attention to is just look at how everything looks and feels. It really looks like basketball. Now, of course, it has been said by myself and numerous other people in the community, this game is not perfect. And who expects it to be perfect? It's not perfect. It definitely has its flaws. It has things in the game that are legacy issues or what have you. But you cannot deny the fact that for the most part, they did a great job with replicating the sport of basketball. Look at how everything transpires here. My guy, he recognizes the play there, makes a block. Now we're in transition, and look at how everyone is reacting. Look at Carmelo Anthony. He gets in the right position to contest the shot. Right here on the left side of your screen, he runs the right lane, fills the lane correctly, and he goes up and makes the shot. And like I said, what I want you to focus on is just how everyone is reacting on the court. We're going to look at it from Wright's perspective here. He runs out, leaks out, he looks back to locate, whoever has the ball. You're going to see him look back right there, goes toward the basket, and goes up for the shot, able to make a great adjustment, and he makes the shot. And keep in mind, this is not a manual adjustment. This is just the core gameplay. He's being challenged, and the AI realizes that the shot has to be changed, and it's done on its own. And this is the kind of things that we are talking about in terms of even like, games like Madden. You've heard me say numerous times, organic gameplay. These are the type things I want to see. Animations and interactions and reactions to plays in a realistic fashion. This is what would happen on the court. And it looks fairly well. It doesn't look, robotic or herky-jerky, nothing like that. It looks very smooth and very authentic. And again, these are the reasons why 2K Sports is still regarded as one of the best companies at making a simulation game, whether it be football or basketball. It's the amount of detail and the authenticity of the player movements and their reactions and the AI, etc., etc.